And we're back. Hello everybody, DarkPhoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate, Toby's Tale. Now,
of course,
Toby can... Well, first, everyone can rest to replenish a couple of spells we used up, then Toby can go and trigger this fight.
What you want?
Everyone else can stay back there because we want to lure him to us. Let's see.
What? How'd you get in here?
And we'll try bullshitting him this time, just out of curiosity. And this is Toby, so as cocky as he is right now, he does have a tendency to bullshit a lot of times, just for the hell of it. Yes, fool. Tazak is most displeased with thee. Feel your treachery and mayhaps he will spare you. Tazak is unfair. I have no desire to cheat him or thee. My letters will show. They're in that chest. Take them. Take them and Tazak will see. Fools, you'll never have the chance to take anything. Minions, come forth and kill the intruders. Treacherous half-orc, Boo will have your eyes! Gah!
Ready and able. I wouldn't dream.
Toby can attack him,
Yep,
and the rest of us
this way.
can try and bring down the skeletons.
Cool, butt-kicking for goodness.
Can I...
My blade will cut you down.
First, you back off. Anyone? Toby, I would appreciate you not missing all the bloody time. Jaheira, you're getting pretty battered, so I think you need some healing potions. Let's see if anyone has some I can send over to you. They do not. So, Jaheira, you are going to have to back off, and then heal yourself.
You have need of me? I can, but...
And Minsk and Imoen can get involved with that. Also, Dynahair magic missile now. And Jaheira is a little bit less wounded now. Bring down what you can. And Toby is he getting his ass whooped right now.
Yep.
Really not in this.
And there goes Toby. Because he got involved in that a little bit too directly. I almost finished off those guys, but Toby died before I could. For now, let's reload that and check the old inventory. Unfortunately, we have quite thoroughly exhausted our supply of healing potions. So, unless I just go back to town to buy some new ones, we're not going to be able to do anything about that. Speaking of, Imoen, where'd your dagger go? Oh, you still have it. You have your bow, so I think we're going to give Dynahair the dagger, just so she has a weapon.
Yes, of course.
And now, we'll deal with this.
What? How'd you get in here?
And now,
You're a queer fellow.
Can I, if none are better?
Nature's servant for the group.
Cool ones. Butt kicking go for the eyes.
That's really not in this.
Let's take...
I wouldn't dream.
I feel so cold.
Imoen,
What you want?
what the hell is going on with you?
Yep. My blade will cut you down to size.
Yes, oh omnipresent. You've a task.
Your point, squeaky wheel gets stucky.
You have need of me? I can but try.
Go for the eye.
Fallen!
Not good.
I care not. I've done had enough of
Less
this.
talk, more full plate. and
My blade
pockets.
will cut you down to size.
Alrighty. I don't know how much that was actually missed, because I had my microphone briefly go muted on me. But we're in the middle of this fight, of course. Usual shit's happening.
What you want?
And a lot of our adversaries are now dead.
Nature's servant as you direct.
So let's make sure
Yes,
everyone is
oh,
fighting who they're
omnipresent
supposed to
authority
be.
figure.
Can I help? I'll do my best.
That called.
Now, Dinah here. Please magic missile that skeleton. Thank you. Now, magic missile the kobold, please.
Yep. This way.
Oh, fuck me. No.
You're a queer
We want
fellow. I'm
Imoen
gone.
to stay back from him, and Dinah here as well, but
That's really not in this.
everyone else can get involved in smashing his face in. And he's badly injured. I yield to thee, accept my surrender. Should we? That's the thing, should we accept this guy's surrender? He did just try to murder us after all. Not exactly conducive to what I'd call being inclined to accept surrender. But at the same time, Toby isn't generally inclined towards murdering people. Self-defense is one thing, but actually killing someone who's surrendering, I think would go a bit too far for him. So, on that angle, I think we have to accept his surrender. As well you should. Tell us what's been happening here and you may yet leave alive. Yes, notice the caveat there. May. If you try and kill us, or do anything else particularly stupid, you'll probably die. I thank thee for thy mercy. There in the chest are all my letters. Take them and leave me be. I will bother you no more. And... that was stupid of me.
What you want?
And we're all fucking paralyzed.
That called.
Now, if you could get unparalyzed, that would be great. Come on, everyone.
They wish my ear.
Unparalyzed, please.
No less done.
And there we go. Closest I got to winning. And we got our asses whooped. Well, at least this isn't going to be boring. I should probably have just killed him on the spot. But I tend to be bad at that sort of thing. So we'll just go through this real quick, and then immediately run away. First, Imoen back off. Then
For the group.
split everyone up to engage the skeletons. Minsk can attack you.
Yes, as
You can also help with that, I suppose, but Dinah here, magic missile, please. Dinah here, I said magic missile. God.
What you want?
Imoen, would you care to magic missile and do it properly?
I'm gone.
You also have arrows, so help us with that.
You've a task?
Dinah here, back off for a moment and give yourself some healing. I would like you to not wind up dead. Toby, please stop fucking running. It's very annoying.
Servant for the group.
You have need of me? I can,
The
but try.
foreign!
Now let's finish off these kobolds. And we can't save during combat.
Yep.
Let's select everyone but Dinah here,
Whatever they need.
who I'm going to send
No, I
down
understand.
there.
I care not.
And we will go
I've
deal
had
with this
enough.
guy
My blade will cut you
in the
down
most
to size.
permanent way possible. Dinah here? God damn it, Toby. God damn it, Mr. Mage
What you
person.
want?
Why did you have to kill Dinah
I
here?
feel so. Yep. This way.
Yeah, Toby's just basically in a berserk rage right now, from what I can tell. And trying to kill his friends.
My blade will cut you down to size. You're
So
a clear
now,
fellow.
Imoen has no spells left.
What you want?
And Jaheira is also dead. This did not go well.
Yep.
Come on. Imoen, quit missing. Seriously, quit missing. We've got him injured, but he doesn't seem to want to have that be finished.
I care not. What you want? I'm gone.
Come on. Will you guys get unparalyzed already? This is going to be hard enough when we have to bring everyone home with two of our party members dead. You yield? I don't think so.
Yep.
Now, finish him off so we can go home. Come on, just die, will you? Die, blast you, die. And he is now dead.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
I suppose, Toby, that this isn't over, that you mean to look further into this conspiracy. Of course, until the bandit threat is limited, and the No, I don't think that's really what we're thinking about currently. Until I settle accounts with Garayan's murderer, it will never be over. That sounds more like Toby, because remember, Garayan was basically his dad, so he would want to settle to deal with whoever it was that murdered him. I hope, Toby, this won't degenerate into a bloody-minded quest for vengeance. I doubt it. There seems to be... No. There was a reason for Garayan's death, an evil one since he was a good man. So I can't stop until I know the whole of this tale. I'm glad to hear that, Toby. I will aid you the best I can.
Something you need?
Just as I thought.
Khalid, where are you? Come on, Khalid. Oh, he was just stuck by that spell. So, we're going to have to collect the items of our party members. Which means we may have to dump a few things to make room. Pity there's no bag of holding. At the very least, Minsk can drop quite a few things. His two-handed sword, he can keep the spare, but you can dump all of the long swords on Imoen and Toby. And you can drop the bow, we're not going to need that. And as useful as it is, we're also going to drop the arrows +1. And this scroll, that's just a bit of flavor lore, I'll also drop. So Minsk can carry quite a few things. We'll drop the bandit scalp. I don't even know why I'm carrying that. And the bounty notice. So now Khalid and Minsk can carry quite a few things. Is there anything that Imoen can drop? That's the question. I mean, there's a few things that she'll probably end up selling, but not really, honestly. And we have a few items I need her to identify. A gem and some arrows. The arrows can wait. But I can also give her some of the standard arrows there. She's up to about 700, in fact. Let me see. Is there anything else I can get rid of? The bounty notice. We don't need to keep these bounty notices any longer, I don't think. And I suppose I'd give the helmet to Khalid. He can afford to carry one more item. So she has a tiny bit more room in her inventory. Now, Toby can carry a handful of items. We're going to have to pick up some things off of our dead party members, who we're going to be spending a lot of money on reviving. Let's hope there's nothing too valuable on the other bodies. Otherwise, this is going to be somewhat problematic. I don't need the bandit corpse. And I'll take one of these vials of the things that are being used to poison that for evidence. But about it. And the scrolls can wait.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Sure, this stuff we're looking at now is probably Dynahair's. That's Garion's scroll. We want to keep that for sentimental purposes. The bounty notice, not so much. And I want the dagger just so Dynahair can have a weapon when we get her again. The rest of that can stay on the ground. Khalid, you can now collect from over here as much stuff as possible, basically. Including Jaheira's staff and the spare longswords. We'll leave the short sword because I have no intention of giving any of my party members a short sword. Even though Imoen technically could use one, I think the bow is a better use for her in that regard. Now, oh, this stuff actually belongs to the dude we killed. So I'll take pretty much all of it. That's filled up Khalid's inventory. Looks like Minsk is up now. He's encumbered and cannot move. So, Minsk,
Cool,
you're going to have to help out with this and take a few things from Khalid. Let's see. What can Khalid give you? First of all, let's check chainmail armor class 5, weight 40. I'm going to have Khalid swap out his old armor for that. Minsk is a ranger. He can't really wear the heavier armors, but oh well. Just swap that out as well. And we'll take these. Khalid's not really a sword and board type fighter. I don't actually know if we have anyone who would classify as that, honestly. I'll check his stats again, just to find out for sure. Your specialties are 2 weapon style and bastard sword, so yeah. He's not a sword and shield type of fighter. Same with Minsk. Mace Morningstar, Minsk could use that. It's one of his proficiencies. But I generally tend to keep Minsk on the sword.
If none are better.
Now,
New point.
Minsk.
I, but Squeaky Wheel gets the kick.
Let's check again, just make sure I haven't missed anything too important. I know we're leaving some stuff behind, but I'd like to grab most of it. But for now, let's get over here and check out what's in this chest. Then I have several party members I need to revive at the local temple. I'll take whatever these are.
It is certain that the death of Mullahay will
And
relieve the
cutscene
fears
time.
of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, They may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
Oh, is that right? Well, let's have a look at these letters then. My servant Mullahay, I have sent you the kobolds and mineral poison that you require. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves this mine. Don't reveal your presence to the miners, or you will find yourself swamped by soldiers from the local Amish garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and east. I don't want to deal with the iron coming from the Nashkel mines, so don't fail in your duty. Tazak. I don't know who Tazak is, but it sounds like we have quite the conspiracy going on. Now, what is this second letter? My servant Mullahay, your progress in disrupting the flow of iron ore does not go as well as it should. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? Your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. And if you continue to show that you can't do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested, as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into the region. With this message, I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Beregost. His name is Transic, and he'll be staying at Fildapost's Inn. Tazak. I don't know who this Tazak fellow is, but I don't think he's very nice. In fact, he strikes me as being a bit of a dick. But for now,
You're a queer
let's get
fellow.
Imoen
I've
down
had
here
enough of this.
and see if she can't learn a few of the spells that we're picking up out of there, since she is our primary mage. So Imoen can learn some spells. That's one that's already in our spell book. So we'll also give Imoen these magic items, because I eventually want her to identify them. That's filled up her inventory. I'll have to do some more thorough identification to find out what a lot of these things are. But now it looks like Minsk is free to pick up a few more items.
Let's talk more fight.
So I'll do
Full
just
plate
that.
And packing steel.
But I need to get rid of one more item out of his inventory in order to be able to take the last one. Does anyone have inventory space? Imoen herself does. I'll send her these spells and see what she can write down. Write down that. She already has Identify, I know. I'll just see what we can give her. I'm more interested in having Imoen with all the awesome badass spells than Dynahair, honestly. Though I probably should be focusing a bit on both of them. I'm just more interested in giving the spells to Imoen, because Imoen. Which is probably a terrible reason. Now, Minsk.
Cool. Butt kicking for goodness.
Get me that last sword. It's in there. I don't know what it is. Let's see, Moonblade. Created by the smiths of ancient myth Draenor. Moonblades are used in the long process of selecting a ruler for the Isle of Evermeet. A moonblade chooses its owner, and this particular sword is chosen, the elf Zan. Only Zan can use it. anyone else will find themselves unable to lift the sword. So, that sword would be a reason to have Zen in my party, but I already have the party I think I want to stick with, so we're not going to get Zen in our party just because it would let us use a nice sword. Although it is a very nice sword. So admittedly, I am somewhat tempted to let him use it. Let's put this sword on Minsk so Imoen is no longer unnecessarily weighed down. And now, it's time for us to leave the mines and head back into Nashkel proper. Because we need to, 1, speak with the mayor and get our reward, and 2, offload a bunch of our loot at the merchant in order to get more money. And 3, revive the party members that died in this endeavor. All of which I think are fairly important to take care of. So that's going to be our next step. Heading back to Nashkel to revive the dead people. I just love how I can say that so casually. Oh yeah, we're heading back to revive the dead people.
You must gather your party
Now
before
everyone
venturing.
climb up. Saving the game. Looting here. Let's actually check our journal. Someone named Tazak. And yes, we'll be heading back to the Felderpost Inn soon,
Whatever
I
I can
think.
do to help.
But now... let's deal with this guy real quick.
Really not in this.
Ready and able.
Yes.
Let's deal with them real quick. And then get out of here. Minsk has now leveled up.
Just name what you want.
I'm not even gonna bother to loot them. We don't have the room for it, and the couple of gold coins we would probably get are not worth the trouble. Now, we head to Nashkel. To find the mayor, and the merchants, and the temple.
Of course.
First order of business, though, is the temple. We need to revive Jaheira and Dynahair. Hopefully we can. They should be revivable. But you never know, really. I mean... no, that's not the mayor. I'm not sure where the mayor is hanging out. But we are owed some payment for that, and probably need to let him know about what's going on. Into here.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Something you need. Oh, yes.
And yeah,
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
again with your rage. I'll find him eventually, I'm sure. But for now, I need to revive a few people. Yeah, raise debt. That brings us down. Oops, I did not mean to click done. As I was saying, this brings us down to just over 3,000 gold, and a lot of our party is fairly badly injured.
They
But
wish
they're
my
alive now. Minsk is not the most loyal companion. Many a times I was grateful for him traveling with me. This is a random thing to start a conversation with Dynahair. But yes, I appreciate his company and yours. I consider you both my friends now, even if I have not known you for long. It is my feeling towards thee as well. On the road, friendships are quickly forged and cemented firmly by the challenges comrades face together. Yes.
Onward,
And
then.
it's not an exaggeration neither. Toby really does consider most of this party, in fact, all of it, his friends now. Probably largely due to the amount of traveling we've done together and adventuring. But here is the mayor. It's time, I think, to speak to him about what we uncovered. Once we're facing in the right direction, of course, because we should all be involved in this conversation. Now, quick save, just in case something horrible happens, and let's speak to him.
Stand away, citizen!
You have returned. It seemed I was right to trust you. The town thanks you wholeheartedly and is pleased to give you the proper reward. Please take this 900 gold for your efforts. It is a small fortune by anyone's standards. Thank you again. There is no need for gratitude, Baron. Helping you is our duty, as you well know. Despite my nagging doubts, Toby did well. Much better than I expected. Well, thank you for that, Jaheira. Coming from Jaheira, that's quite the praise, because she strikes me as the sort of person who does not praise people very often, but when she does, she means it. So it's kind of nice to hear that. Well, he certainly did. Young Toby here is a true hero of Nashkel. Mark this young man well, Mayor. I sense that 'tis not the last good deed of his thou art hereof. That's good to hear. And yes, Toby, hero of Nashkel. That's a nice one. Here, what item did we lose, though? I'd love to know that. And what item did we gain? Pity it doesn't tell me that. But now Toby is also leveled up.
Something you need? Of course.
Well, I'm not sure what the item we got is.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel.
But
The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
we'll be visiting Nashkel for some sellings.
I am death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
Let me think. No. A Nimble has been hired to deal with the likes of you. I'll never know.
They're called? As well as I can.
Ready and able. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
You point,
yes?
I punch.
Now,
Yes?
What you want?
also have
This way.
Imoen go after them.
Can I help you?
Let's see.
Yes, O omnipresent as you direct.
Next. No, we don't have that spell, but I will cast the shield on Toby.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Now, Nimble is already badly injured. And Toby is dead. Bloody assassins. Though I suppose I got what was coming to me, going after him being as badly injured as I am. And for now, I'm actually going to level up
Yes? Of course.
first.
Stand away, citizen!
Yes, we have our usual stuff. Let you get
Gorion
there.
would be proud of your actions.
Now I'm going to save again, so we can deal with that guy with less issue. And we're going to level up Toby and Minsk. Proficiency slots. Let's see. What next do I put this point into? It's either long sword or two weapon style. I'm thinking two weapon style. I want to reduce that penalty as far as I can. Now, let's get Minsk in on this. And he can have another point in his... Let's see, he has some points in two weapon styles as well as two-handed sword. So I guess I'll give him a point in single weapon style, so he can be better at using his two-handed sword. Or rather, I'll give him two-handed weapon style, I guess, instead. Now, going to quick save.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Now, how are we for healing potions? Because I think I'm going to need to expend a couple of those to get us back up to strength at this moment in time.
Perhaps nature's servant
We're pretty
awaits.
badly wounded, and I have this incoming fight. I'll give a bit to Jahira. That was one of them. And Dynahair can have the other potion.
They're called?
Cool one, sir.
No.
You need. I wouldn't dream of
No.
refusing.
Camaraderie,
Let us deal
adventure,
with whatever is
and
waiting
steel
up
on
here.
the stuff of legend.
Ready
Right,
and
Boo?
able.
Yes,
Can
oh,
I keep your
omnipresent
point?
authority.
Oh, yes.
These couple, my melee fellows, can follow us up, and our mages can take
Just as
the
I thought.
rear.
I am death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
My answer hasn't changed.
The glory of arms.
Now,
What you want?
Imoen arrows,
Whatever they need.
Dynahair magic missile. Dynahair burning hands. And for once, the members of the town guard actually helped me. That was a pleasant surprise because the last couple of times I got jumped by assassins, the town guard could not be bothered to intervene. Now, Jahira, loot his body for me. Take everything he's got on him. So, let's see. Some unidentified boots. A letter. Nimble, the money you receive from transit should cover your usual fee. Your assignment is a difficult one, but I'm sure that you're up to the task. There's a group of mercenaries who should be coming through Nashkel in the next few days. They're led by a whelp named Toby. You are to kill Toby and all that travel with them. I warn you, they might not look look much, but they are very dangerous. Good hunting. Tazak. This Tazak again. We are going to need to do something about him. He's becoming quite the problem. Give over the magical items to Imoen. She can identify them later. And now...
Ready.
That's another 650 odd experience. I want to check how far everyone is from leveling. Toby's got another 4,000 as a fighter since he just leveled up as that. But only about 900 as a thief. Imoen about 4,000 as a mage, and we don't know if she can level up as a thief again. Jaheira, 2,000 or 3,000, depending on if you're talking fighter or druid. 1,000 for Khalid. 4,200 for Minsk. 1,100 for Dynahair. I'll have to look up what kind of abilities an invoker can use at some point, though, so that I can actually start making better use of Dynahair than just having her as a less effective version of Imoen.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
As you will.
But for now, we need to rest and heal. So let's get us a room.
Never had rats. No sorry.
I have 3,982 gold thanks to my reward. They have no royal suites here, apparently. But for the first time ever, I'm going to move up from sleeping at the merchant room to the noble. It's going to cost a pretty penny at 100 gold, but well worth it, I think. And after this last bit of adventuring, we bloody deserve some luxury, I think.
Something you need.
And now everyone is fully healed.
Whatever I can do to
But
help.
it's once again very freaking late. However,
Just name what you
now
want.
it's time to do a tiny bit of selling. Get rid of some useless items.
Ready and able. Of course.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Let's see what we're going to be selling. He doesn't want the contaminated iron, apparently. I'll sell some of the basic jewelry, pretty much, is just it. I'm keeping that mysterious liquid in case we need it as evidence at some point. All of this stuff can get sold. Potion of absorption. I'll hold on to for now. We're not selling everything, obviously, but the things we're not going to use will all be sold, basically. Armor, I already have a spell for that, so get rid of it. The large shield, no one in our party uses shields. And that mage robe is not getting used, so sell it. Now, the Morning Star can also go. Minsk. I'll have him sell the splint mail. We're not going to need that. And we only need one of the vials of mysterious liquid. And since I have no plan to change out my party makeup so that the Moonblade can be used, I will sell it. Scream at me all you want, but I'm not changing my party layout, so it's irrelevant since the guy who can use it. Zan is not going to be joining my party, so it's useless to keep it. I'll also sell Identify. We already know that spell, no reason to keep it. This Helmet of Infravision, actually I might give to Khalid, so I'll keep that for now. There's plenty of other things that could do with being sold, but we need to identify them first. Imoen doesn't have her Identify spells on, so we're going to have to wait to identify any of this stuff. Beyond that one necklace, which I can of course sell. And we need to re-equip Imoen, Jahira, and Dynahair with their gear now.
Yes? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
But now,
Oh, yes.
we have to be on our way because, if you remember, and I'll go into the journal just to remind everyone, this Mr. Mullehay was working with these bandits through someone named Tazak, who was communicating with him through an intermediary named Trenzig at the Felderpost Inn in Beregost. So we need to head up to that inn and get some answers about what the hell is going on here. Because I don't know what's happening right now, but I don't think I like it. And this whole situation is not a good one at all. It seems like the more we dig into things, the more sinister they become. Let's hope that doesn't remain the case perpetually. For now, we need to head over to Felderpost and get our answers. Unfortunately for us, that journey went through without any problems. And we were able to get here without being interrupted, despite it taking us 8 days. 8 hours even, to make the trip from Nashkel to Beregost. Our party must have really legged it to make it here in that little time, quite honestly. Is the only thing I can think of. For now, let's head on in and find out answers. So now, we need to find this Trenzig fellow and have a word with him. Tiax is not Trenzig. Does the innkeeper have anything to tell us about this?
Want some whiskey?
No. We can't ask the innkeeper where to find a specific person, unfortunately. It would be nice if we could. It would really be nice if we could do something like that.
Something you need. As you will.
Trenzig. We need to find this guy. So we're going to have to basically comb the entire inn, I think. And we already found him. That was nice and quick.
Nature's servant awaits.
Talk more fight.
I care not.
Let's bring in all of our melee people.
As you
This is
direct.
going to be a very close quarters encounter. I have a feeling it's going to devolve into violence fairly quickly, so we want them all
Ready
up close.
and able.
But let's wait for the civilian to get out
What
of the
you
way.
want? I've done had enough of this.
Now, Toby.
Of course.
Let's have a word with him.
Trouble. I'll give him trouble.
Why do you bother me? Can't you see I'm in a hurry to get out of this damn town? Yes, perhaps you could tell us why you're in such a hurry. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Get out of my face. You're not going to be rid of us that easily. We know you're up to no good. We know you were working with the man poisoning that ore in Nashkel's mines. Now tell us everything, and we won't cut you open. You know what I'm up to, eh? Maybe you don't know about my magic skills. You might not believe me, but if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 seconds, I'll blast you to kingdom come. Yeah, I'm not afraid of any mage. If you want to fight, then bring it. I think at this point, Toby is basically out of patience with this guy and pretty pissed off about the whole thing and getting sick of all these conspiracies, so we are just spoiling for a fight by now, I think. I warned you, now you pay the price. Attack him?
They wish my ear?
And Dynahair, magic missile, please. Now you back off.
This way.
And he's already dead. I didn't even need to get Imoen involved. There's 975 experience.
Yes,
Jahira,
omnipresent is good as
you
done.
loot him. Quite a bit of gold. That staff is going to be less than worthless. But what are these things he was carrying? Nimble. The money you received from transit should... we've already read that, so it's this other thing. Transit, I am perplexed as to why Mullahay has not communicated with us in some while. You were to go to the mines and find out the condition of his operation. You are also to collect any iron that may have been stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Peltvale or Larswood, so visit either of those areas and track us back to our camp. Now, it said the journal updated. My confrontation with Transit provided me with a clue as to where I might find his employer, Tazak. Apparently, Transit must meet up with Tazak at either Peldver or Larswood. These places are located just east of the Friendly Arm Inn. Okay. Feldvale and Larswood are right there. So that's the next place we have to go to continue with the story.
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
For now, we've gotten that guy dealt with, so let's head downstairs again. But I think that's enough for this episode, so I'm going to end it here. So, this has been DarkPhoenix Gaming. You have been watching Baldur's Gate, Toby's Tale. If you've enjoyed this, then please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. I'll see you then.